Well, hello and welcome to another game, the fourth game of the World Cup match against saltroza. My pulse, uh my heart rate is still pretty far up because of this very tight win we had. I managed to find in the last one, where we were pretty behind, I think. Not completely far out of the field, but I think far enough behind that it was unlikely that we were going to win, and we just managed to do so with the exact coins and buys. So that was really nice and satisfying. But yeah, let's dive into this next one. Sorry, I need to talk this off my chest there. Um, what is this one? This one has loots. This one has Way of the Squirrel again, Cathedral, and also Um, village, some trashing, apart from Cathedral, of course. But yeah, I think the thing we want to do here is go for Cathedral, get lots of loots. They're also great with Fairgrounds, and draw is a bit tight. Like, no, it's not tight. There's Way of the Squirrel, and that's super nice with Cathedral because you also get to do more good stuff. I think the open is just Cathedral Sleigh, and what else? Yeah, Sleigh might become a Way of the Squirrel, might also not, depending on when we find it, but getting the horses in the deck early on would be good. To then buy some hostelries. Village with Way of the Squirrel is always really amazing, and as soon as we've thinned down a bit and have our deck under control, we can add some loots and payload via pickaxes. I think that's the general game plan. And yeah, let's go for this Cathedral. Pretend we had the 3-4. I don't think it matters much here. You could also opt to just go for Hostelry anyways. Is there any merit in wishing well over Sleigh? There might be, it might very well be. Or even cargo ship. Hmm. I mean, they're all going to become. I think cargo ship actually is the better thing to do here. Yeah, we get to top deck. Oops, no, not trash the cargo ship, but we get to either top deck a or put into our hand next turn a nice thingy, a 5 cost, or we can buy a hostelry, discard a copper here for a horse, and be on with our turn. Next turn we'll then hit 4 unless we play the horse. I think I like the hostelry. Um, yeah, hostelry, confirm discarding, and cargo ship away. I think the hostelry, cargo ship that, because then if we now, no, actually it didn't matter. I think we do not want to trigger the shuffle anyways. Just want to scroll this and maybe pick up a secondary cargo ship or Sleigh. They both can become pickaxe fodder later on, but for now I think just, yeah, enhancing our monies that we have in our hand is good, and also the actions. It would be amazing if we were to find the hostelry here, and for that reason, actually, just grabbing another hostelry might have been the better way to go. But yeah, I think if we just um, undo this, keep adding hostelry, confirm discarding, and then see where we go from there. What do they do? What do they do? They do find their hostelry. We needed to play our horse, unfortunately, and they get to scroll it. That's a lot nicer. But yeah, we should also be well on our way. We'll probably just play this Hostelry. If we don't find the other one, we'll scroll the horse, play the cargo ship normally, and then think about adding a pickaxe. It's not that great just yet. From trashing. And no, probably just the best thing to do here is to keep adding cargo ship this, keep adding horses just for the big time draw and also as pickaxe fodder and hostelries and horses, of course. But yeah, now might be the time for the pickaxe. Yeah, very nice. They also have that going. Might do the same thing, or they go for the pickaxe now. Yeah, that's correct, I think. Actually, setting aside the hostelry last turn might have been a big mistake, but oh well. Yeah, I think we do not even set aside this. Are we greedy and not set aside this thingy? We will draw 9 cards and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 cards, 12 cards. If we top deck all 3 hostelries more or less, then we should be able to draw through the shuffle. And the reward of pairing up the cargo ship with something might be worth it. Pairing up the pickaxe with the cargo ship. So yeah, I'm going for this pretty greedy play here. Intending to pickaxe a cargo ship or maybe even a horse. I'm not sure. I think the cargo ship has to go. But yeah, let's see. I think stuff is now going to also come down a bit to which loots you get to pick up. Yeah, I think you want to add hostelry and just discard all of your coppers that remain at this point. Just get more horses into the deck. Yeah. Exactly. And with the spare buy, you buy a sleigh. Very, very good. And we trash this, play that, play that, play that. Amazing. We did have the dream draw here. Play this cargo ship and our actions. Get rid of that junk. Confirm trashing. And continue. We do not want to set it aside. Actually, I mean, okay. This was not the greatest undo. Actually, yeah, this was kind of badly played. We should have maybe thought longer about whether to just Squirrel this cargo ship. Hostelry these 3, confirm discarding, continue. We do not want to set anything aside. But yeah, this is also going to be about how many hostelries we can keep in our deck long term. It's great to see that they have to fire off some of their horses. But it's, yeah. The Sleigh is good. The plus buy they got in their loot is, of course, much better than the Figurehead that we got. It's more or less a completely useless one. A sword, oh man, oh me, oh my. Well, I did not really think about this, but yeah, of course, this is the loot you want to find in this kingdom, and this might be game over for us. Uh, yeah. Way of the Squirrel sword. Let's hope we can find the shield and just try to hold on somehow, but this might have been the losing loot pull. I should have seen it coming. I did not when thinking about discard attacks in the beginning. But I mean, there was no way to play around this. Um, yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't even fully think this through. Maybe, yeah, our draw needs to transition into a less horse dominated one now. What are the last cards? I think just copper and something. Can leave that on top. Um, Hopefully we'll get a plus buy loot. I think we kill a horse here. And our actions and sword. I mean, that's pretty good. But still the hostelry might. Yeah, now setting aside stuff with the cargo ship seems pretty great. Setting aside a horse now and get that sleigh in. But oh me, oh my, this this is going to be a rough game. A rough game. They're probably going to draw a deck now. And yikes. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? We are going to discard, think, a couple of hostelries. Do we discard the sleigh? Do we discard the staff? Not quite sure. Yeah, but we kind of need to hold on to this game by alternating our cargo ship draw and our figurehead draw. But they're probably going to pick up the last hostelry here, grab the last of those nice horses. They triggered a shuffle with some nice horses. They get to do lots of this stuff, even get stuff for themselves. Nice. And yeah, let's go for discarding all of that junk. Who would need that in their hand anyways? Yeah, this might be over. But at least I do have quite a nice excuse for why I lost this game. Yeah, go for the last hostelry here. Go for a few sleighs and you're golden. Unless I do pull the other sword, there's yeah, like no chance to catch up, I think. Yeah, nobles. Good. Yeah, also. Ah, let's see. Um, yeah, play these normally. We didn't want those in our deck anyways. I think we just play the Sleigh later actually. And keep around a horse for trashing it with the Pickaxe. What is the last card? I don't even know, but we do have the figurehead coming in. Yeah, puzzle box, great against sword. I mean, we do get to set aside this copper, I guess, and get to pick up Noble's double sleigh. A sleigh has to be our backup draw, but yeah, I would be really surprised if we managed to win this. Like, not even naysaying or doomsaying, but it's just the way the draws have been going. We just discard the two sleighs here, I think, or actually no, sleigh horse. And try our best. Probably this turn that the cargo ship might need to go. Maybe this is a good time to see who's watching. There's some of my fellow. You cannot make this larger, okay? One of my German fellows like Colonies. Um, Actually, let's befriend them. Um, they are the captain of our team, and the bee is one of the moderators. Knave, I know. Mahorath, I know. H-Darge might. Sorry for butchering this name, but they might commentate. They asked to do so as well, so that might be another way to look at this. And yeah, if they just play this very, very safely and yeah, top deck a horse now, a copper to trash to Cathedral with, yeah, just go for maybe a couple of nobles or even replace and yeah, just go double nobles, whatever, silvers, a target for Pickaxe here. Um, yeah, or even province just to get me out of reach. That makes sense as well. Confirm trashing. Let's play as little of our horse stash as we can. And actually, that's pretty good. Continue, continue, continue all that. Go for a horse and play another sleigh. Squirrel those horses, I guess, and pickaxe this cargo ship. Endless chalice, yay, don't set anything aside. Not the greatest thing to see here, but oh well, and yeah, they might even have it on their next turn. We could add a copper, which we can maybe trash next turn, but yeah, we are also so much lower on payload with the figurehead and the endless chalice. Yeah, being our loots. I mean, the endless chalice only now, but you get the idea, and I would not be surprised if they just pull through now. Go for double province is, I think, the correct way to go for them, or they could, I mean, they can dance around um, my setup pretty well. Mm, yeah, I don't think they're going to leave us a pile out. Those beautiful, beautiful squirrel horses. How much we like them. Orb, now go for, no, I guess. What do we discard? We are going to hopefully draw back around to this. Undo. Yeah, I think that's fine. Confirm discarding. Yeah. I mean, of course, Sword is brutal also with Cathedral, but the main thing Sword is brutal against is just this way of the scroll stuff. And this is already a win, not quite yet, but probably next turn. How greedy are they going to be? How much are they going to lower the nobles? If they go for like two of them, we might have a chance to snatch it, but even then, they will be ahead by 10 victory points. And, or if they go for three nobles here, yeah, they will, yeah, this is, yeah, if we don't win on our turn, I think I'm going to just resign because next turn they are going to draw their deck again. And they're probably just going to pile out with these nobles and sleighs. Although Fairgrounds might be something to I don't know, confirm trashing. Let's just play a lot of this. Um, Actually, we're drawing pretty nicely, I guess. Yeah, this is better than I continue, 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 and yeah, play this. We could top deck all of those horses, but I think it's just better to Squirrel. we're pretty likely to find some nice stuff anyways. Pickaxe, a horse. Hammer is a great loot. Set aside a horse. And I mean, we could end it here, I guess. No, we don't even have enough money. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Um, yeah, let's add a silver off of the hammer. Sleigh we cannot really add anymore. Nobles we cannot really add anymore. How much is this worth? It's worth 4 victory points at this point, but probably a bit more later on. And let's just go for another copper and an estate. But yeah, looking tough. Going to discard down to just a sleigh and 3 horses, I guess. If they, I mean, I said we will just resign, and I think they have it. Like, what's the probability they don't hit 22 with 5 buys here? I think it's GG. But yeah, I don't know. The loot stuff was not in my favor in this one, and they win as second player. Yeah, if they don't have it here, then I don't know. They could even just say, okay, we just triple province, and but yeah, the nobles are going to do it here. Oh, they have they get to have all of the fun with the sleighs. Um, Sleigh is essentially a delayed way of the scroll, so it's not that bad to having to have played with those, but yeah, I don't know. Like I feel we've been drawing pretty well for what it was worth, but then also, oh, that shield would have been amazing. Oh, that figurehead. They now get it, and um, I guess confirm discarding here. But did I have it probably? Yeah, that's 22. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Good game. The sword was just too much to handle. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough as well. 12 turns was rather fast, but of course it was a Cathedral Kingdom with nice payload and Hostelry there for us to ramp up draw. And yeah, I hope you liked this video anyways, and I will catch you in the next one. And until then, goodbye.